Start. Institutional integrity is not sustained by proclamations alone, semicolon. It requires conscientious adherence to principles, comma, meticulous scrutiny of conduct, comma, and unwavering resistance to expediency. Stop. In a democracy, comma, authority is entrusted to public institutions not as a privilege, comma, but as a fiduciary responsibility. Stop. Every administrative decision, therefore, carries an obligation to remain transparent, comma, proportionate, comma, reasoned, comma, and consistent with law. Stop. Para. The gravest danger to governance arises when procedural formalities are employed to obscure substantive injustice. Stop. An official may comply with a direction while frustrating its purpose through procrastination, comma, equivocation, comma, or selective disclosure. Stop. Such conduct erodes institutional credibility and creates an atmosphere in which accountability becomes negotiable. Stop. Administrative silence, comma, when accompanied by delay, comma, can be as consequential as an unlawful decision. Stop. Para. Effective governance demands contemporaneous record keeping, comma, verification, comma, and scrutiny of decisions involving public resources. Stop. Whenever allegations of impropriety arise, comma, the competent authority should undertake an impartial examination rather than rely upon perfunctory explanations, comma, discrepancies must be identified, comma, documented, comma, and addressed through speaking orders. Stop. Digital systems can facilitate traceability, comma, but technology cannot substitute for ethical judgment. Stop. Ultimately, comma, integrity depends upon the character and of those entrusted with public responsibility. Stop. Para. The same principle applies to institutional reform. Stop. Infrastructure, comma, expertise, comma, and mechanisms are indispensable, comma, yet they remain ineffectual if accompanied by indifference or complacency. Stop. Training must therefore cultivate not merely technical competence, comma, but also in constitutional morality, comma, empathy, comma, impartiality, comma, and a respect for evidence. Stop. Officers should understand that every file represents a human consequence and that an omission may precipitate injustice. Stop. Para. An institution does not measure success by the volume of matters disposed of. Stop. It measures success by whether decisions are intelligible, comma, equitable, comma, timely, comma, and capable of withstanding scrutiny. Stop. Courageous governance means confronting inconvenient facts, comma, correcting errors without defensiveness, comma, and protecting legitimate interests without fear or favor. Stop. Where responsibility is exercised with probity and discretion, comma, public confidence becomes sustainable. Stop. Where responsibility is evaded, comma, procedures may become instruments of obfuscation. Stop. The rule of law survives through acts of fidelity, vigilance, and principled restraint. Stop.